Hello, I'm Lucy from Colouring in the Midst of Madness, and today I'm bringing you a super special review. Now, these are German. I'm not going to try and pronounce this because my German is ropey at best, but it translates to roughly World of Flowers. Now, I didn't even think that these existed. I saw the listing for these on Amazon months and months ago, and because there was no UK or US edition of World of Flowers postcards for Johanna Basford's book, I kind of thought that this was one of those weird listings that just appears and then disappears on Amazon. So I ordered them thinking that they would never come and that my order would get cancelled. And then in, I think, March, when they got published, they actually arrived. And they are absolutely beautiful, and they are exactly what they say they are. They are World of Flowers postcards. So you get 24 cards in the book. It's quite small, so I've got a Lost Ocean postcard here, and you can see when I line it up that it's a fair bit smaller than that. There doesn't seem to be a standard size for postcards for colouring. So these are on the smaller side. They are not tape bound, they're glue bound, so you will have to be pretty careful because it's quite a flimsy binding so that you can actually get the postcards out. There's no foiling on this, so it's just this sort of pinky purple accent colour on the front. But the postcards are white, which is really lovely. So as a lot of you will know, the previous editions of the Lost Ocean and Magical Jungle postcards were printed on this strange card that is actually, I think, white and then coated with this sort of yellowy colour. I mean, you can see just how not white this is. And it's really difficult to colour, and I was so upset because postcards are my absolute favourite thing to colour because they're small and they're manageable. And so this one I had done with water-based fine liners, and these are the Stabilo ones, which are normally super vibrant, and they were almost repelled by the coating. And then this I did with Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils, and you can see they just sort of clump. They don't go on smoothly. However, that has all been rectified in this beautiful German postcard book. So as you can see, I've started colouring this one. This I'm doing with Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils. And I mean, you can see the tooth in the paper. It's blending brilliantly. It's fabulous card. So it's kind of medium thick. It does bend, but it's not sort of thin. So you could definitely use alcohol markers on these, which will bleed through, but that's not an issue. So there are 24 images from the book. 6 of these are portrait. And they are a really good selection because unlike some of the other postcard sets of Johanna's work, they're not too small. So I mean, you can see that these are all really quite easily colourable by most of us. So you don't need to have perfect vision or perfect fine motor control to be able to colour these, which is such a lovely change. On the back there is a very faint image of one of the pages that was actually one of the previous postcards, and that's the same throughout. There's also this little stamp section and address line, so you can actually use these as postcards. What I would suggest is if you actually decide to post them, I would pop them in an envelope because the last thing you want is for them to get damaged in the post when you spent ages colouring something. But yeah, I mean, you can use any medium you like. I have coloured another one later on with water-based pens, which don't bleed or shadow at all. You can probably use wet mediums on this card. I haven't tried that yet, but it's as long as you're sparing with water, I think it will be absolutely fine. So these are a really good selection of images because, as you can see, most of them are sections of the pages rather than the whole image shrunk down. So a lot of the previous editions have had a lot of whole pages shrunk down to fit the postcard size, and they're just too intricate. They're just too difficult to colour. But I mean, this is all, it's perfectly colourable. There are a couple that will be quite tricky, but I wouldn't say any of them are impossible. And yeah, I was just so excited to find these because I honestly thought that they were just made up and that my order would just get cancelled. And when they arrived, I just couldn't believe it. And no one seems to know about them. I have had them for months and I've been meaning to review them and I just never got round to it. And I finally looked them up on YouTube thinking, oh, well, loads of people must know about these now. And there was absolutely nothing. And there's no reviews on Amazon. There's no pictures of them either. There's just the front cover. And yeah, I just thought, right, I've got to sort myself out and do this review so that you can all see them, because I think everybody needs these. They are just beautiful. And as I've said before, postcards are my absolute favourite thing to colour. I have quite severe anxiety and often I can't really focus, but colouring postcards is really good because it's kind of a manageable size project. So this I did with Stabilo fine liners, which as you can see are normally really vibrant, so that's why I was so disappointed by how this one turned out, because it's the same colours I've used. So the bits here are this colour green, and this little bit is that one. So you can just see it just didn't work, that card. And so I've never really coloured any more of those, but these I am definitely going to be colouring all of. And as with all of the postcards of Johanna's work, you don't have to colour them. They're so beautiful. They would look really lovely framed, just as they are. And you can always stick them up as well. So you can either keep them in the book or you can take them out and stick them inside cupboards or on your walls, or you can frame them or gift them. So there really is all sorts that you can do with these. And I'm hoping loads of you are going to get them because they're just beautiful. So I think I've told you everything you need to know about them. If you've got any further questions, then do ask in the comments. I have also done a written review with lots of photos, so you can check those out. And in those photos, I will have shown pictures of the original page and then these, so that you can see the size comparison. But yeah, these are a very well kept, until now, secret, and they're just gorgeous. And I really hope that you will enjoy them, and that lots of you will get them because they are absolutely beautiful, and they're really, really well made. They're produced to a very, very high standard. I've put purchase links in the description box below. Please do give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know in the comments if you'll be getting them and what you think of them. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.